What happens when reality TV fame completely changes your life? For most people, it's a dream come true. But for Big Ed, it was something far more complicated. From becoming one of the most controversial stars on 90 Day Fiancé, to facing backlash, heartbreak, and constant public scrutiny, Big Ed's journey has been anything but normal.
If you ever meet anybody like me, just run.
I don't want to meet anybody else.
But here's the real question. What is Big Ed doing now? Has he finally found love? Did he move on from the drama? Or is his life still as chaotic as ever? Today, we're diving deep into Big Ed's life after the show. And trust me, things have changed more than you think. Before the fame, before the drama, Big Ed was just a regular guy living a normal life. He worked as a photographer and lived a fairly private lifestyle. But everything changed when he joined 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. His relationship quickly became one of the most talked about storylines in the show's history. Why? Because of his personality, his confidence, his humor, and his very controversial behavior. Some viewers found him entertaining, others couldn't stand him. But one thing was clear, everyone was watching. Big Ed didn't just become famous, he became infamous. Clips of his moments went viral all over social media. People reacted strongly to his actions, his comments, and the way he handled relationships. He became a meme, a talking point, a symbol of reality TV chaos. But fame like that comes with a price, because while millions of people were watching him, millions were also judging him, and that kind of attention can change a person. After his time on 90 Day Fiancé, Big Ed didn't disappear. In fact, he became even more active. Instead of fading away, he used his fame to build a new life. And surprisingly, it wasn't just about reality TV anymore. One of the biggest changes in Big Ed's life has been his career. He moved into real estate. Yes, from reality TV drama to selling houses. And, according to reports, he actually took this seriously. He got licensed, started working professionally, and began building a more stable income outside of television. For many fans, this was unexpected, because Big Ed was always seen as a reality TV personality, not someone building a traditional career. But this move showed something different, a more serious side. Another major change in Big Ed's life, his physical transformation. Over time, he began focusing more on his health. He started working out, improving his lifestyle, and sharing his progress with fans. This wasn't just about appearance, it was about confidence, growth, and proving that he could evolve beyond his TV image. For someone who was often criticized, this was a big step. One of the more surprising developments in Big Ed's life has been his connection to faith. He became more involved in church activities, spoke about personal growth, and seemed to reflect more on his past actions. This side of Big Ed is very different from what viewers saw on TV. Less dramatic, more introspective, and for some fans, more genuine. Big Ed didn't stop at real estate. He also explored other business opportunities, including merchandise, brand deals, and even a wine business. Yes, Big Ed turned his fame into a brand. And while some people criticized it, others saw it as smart. Because in today's world, reality TV fame is temporary, but business can last much longer. Now let's talk about the biggest question. Did Big Ed find love? The answer is complicated. After the show, his relationships continued to attract attention. There were ups, there were downs, and there were moments that once again became public drama. It seemed like no matter what, his love life couldn't stay private. Fans continued to follow every detail, every update, every breakup, and every new beginning. Many fans have asked, why does Big Ed struggle so much in relationships? There are a few possible reasons. First, his personality. He's confident, but sometimes controversial. Second, the pressure of fame. Being constantly watched makes relationships harder. And third, expectations. When millions of people are judging your relationship, it becomes difficult to keep things normal. Social media has played a huge role in Big Ed's life. He's active, engaged, and constantly interacting with fans. But social media is a double-edged sword. It gives you attention, but also criticism, and Big Ed has experienced both. At times, he embraces the attention. At other times, it becomes overwhelming. One of the most interesting developments? Big Ed has been exploring the idea of a new show, a home improvement reality concept, something different from relationship drama. If this happens, it could completely change how people see him, from controversial reality star to mainstream TV personality. This is the biggest question of all. Has Big Ed truly changed? Or is he still the same person fans saw on TV? The answer depends on who you ask. Some fans believe he's grown. Others think he's still chasing attention. But one thing is certain, he's not the same person he was before fame. Even after all this time, people are still talking about Big Ed. Why? Because he represents something unique, a mix of drama, personality, controversy, and transformation. He's unpredictable, and in reality TV, that's what keeps people watching. So what's next? Will he find lasting love? Will his business ventures succeed? Will he return to TV? Right now, no one knows for sure. But one thing is clear, Big Ed's story is far from over. From reality TV fame, to personal struggles, to building a completely new life, Big Ed's journey has been anything but ordinary. And whether you love him or can't stand him, you can't ignore him. So what do you think? Has Big Ed really changed? Or is he still the same person from 90 Day Fiancé? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy deep dives into reality TV stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because there's always more drama and more stories to uncover.